Hey kids, it's Kristen. So for today's video, it's going to be a multi-channel collaboration video celebrating the first day of spring. It was arranged by the Brutally Honest Beauty, or Riri, and basically any green palette to make a spring look. So I chose the Michaela palette from Glamlight. Sorry about the lights reflecting. The colors aren't exclusively green, but there are quite a few green colors in there, so I hope that is acceptable. So I'm going to do a mostly green look, but I think I want to pop a little bit of purple in there for like a flowery spring vibe. So let's see, I think I'm going to do the outer part in the color Cody James, this green here, it's the blue. So I'm filming this on Friday, and it is spring-ish outside, I'll say. It's only, last time I was outside, it was like 38, 40 degrees. Although this morning it felt a lot colder because the wind was blowing like crazy. But it seems to have warmed up. The sun's out. So I don't know what the temperatures are supposed to be like this weekend. I'm going to bring that down into my lower lash a little bit as well. Most of the snow is melted, at least on our lawn, but there's still quite a few places that have quite a bit of snow drifts that are pretty high. We had some crazy amounts here, more than usual. My friend was telling me it was like the third snowiest winter in so many years. I don't remember exactly, so I'm looking forward to spring. The only problem is spring doesn't last long here. Spring and fall are kind of very short. It's like brutally cold winter or super hot summertime with like a week or two of spring and fall mixed in. Okay. So my sister is a teacher, and she has spring break here coming up at the last week of March, and we're gonna go see her, me and my husband and my mom and my sister, Sarah. I'm gonna go in with 13, that lighter green. And my sister lives in Hawaii, so that is gonna be fun. It is the second time me and my husband have gone to visit. It'll be the first time my mom and my sister Sarah have gone. My sister Katie has gone at least once. I know there was a couple times she had planned on going when either COVID or weather or something kept her away. But it's just hard for her to travel now because she's got 2 little kids. So unfortunately, she won't be able to come. That would be really cool if she could have come, but I can't imagine having to fly that far with 2 little kids. Like, it's hard enough as an adult to do it. It's like a 7-ish hour flight there. We got a direct flight. The only thing is we are like close to this major airport. We do have an airport in the city I live in, but it basically only has direct flights to bigger cities, and then you fly out of there. So to fly out of my town would have cost like an extra like $250 a person, and then it would have added so much extra travel time. So we're gonna drive to the nearest big airport, which is 4 hours away, and then fly from there. So, which purple should I use? I think I'm going to go with the, I can't do the accent, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I don't know why I tried. I'm sorry. I'll put some glitter glue on first. This airport that we have to go to 4 hours away. I absolutely hate flying out of this airport. It's so big, and like how it's set up, just like the parking, the actual airport, the terminals, security, how it's set up is just, it doesn't make any sense, and it's just so complicated, and I don't understand why. I mean, I have flown out of many different big airports that, like, security didn't take as long, like, just finding your way around wasn't as difficult. I don't know why this airport is just, like, parking's crazy. I absolutely hate it. Plus, there's, like, a lot of conspiracy theories about it that kind of freak me out a little bit. Like, at first, I watched a YouTube video about, like, the conspiracies, and first I was kind of like, whatever, like, no. And then I watched it, and just the mood of it just creeped me out, and I was like, maybe. But I mean, it's just crazy. It's just hard to find your way around, and I don't understand why it's so complicated, because I've flown out of Albany, Chicago, Detroit, New Orleans, Honolulu, San Francisco, Salt Lake City. I've flown out of all these other big airports that were just easy. I don't understand. So I really, really don't like flying out of this airport, but I also don't like paying an extra like $1,000 for 4 people to fly out of my hometown. So plus adding an extra flight, and then just because we'd have to fly into this airport anyway, and it's not so bad once you get past security and everything, but it's still a little bit complicated, I feel, finding your way around. And then because we fly in to it in such a small plane, where we land in the airport is usually like at the opposite end of things, or like in this little basement area that only has like 2 gates. And so it's always like half an hour to get to your next plane. And it always seems like the layover is either like you have 20 minutes to your next flight, or you have, 4 hours. And the 20 minutes always makes me nervous, because you have to go so far. And I've come close. Well, the other plane was kind of delayed, so if the other plane had been on time, I would have come close a few times. So I always get nervous. And then I don't want to wait around in the airport for 2 hours. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to do glazed white. I'm just going to use my pinky. Hopefully it behaves. Sometimes it likes to go a little rogue. Every time I feel like I try to use any kind of brush for my inner corner, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. What? This is why I can't talk and do my makeup. I don't make any sense. It's just like doesn't want to show up very well for my inner corner. So, ooh, yikes! Went a little ham on the under eye there. Oh well, still pretty. I want to take this dream shade. I was really debating on doing an all green look and using that instead of the purple, but I think I'm going to take that and put it on my under eye to give it some pop. But I'm super excited to see my sister. We don't have any like big plans as far as like activities. There's this like swim with the dolphins exhibit that me and my husband and Celine, my sister that lives there, are gonna do. It's part of like a water sea park. And then my mom and my sister didn't want to do it. Like Sarah thinks like dolphins are cool, and she's like they're really majestic, but she's like the idea of like interacting with them kind of freaks her out. So she's gonna watch, because I was like, because it's, you know, it's not like super cheap, and I was like, I don't want you to miss out. Like, it's not like we're gonna go every year. So if it's, you know, money that's stopping you, like, we'll take care of it. And she was just, no, just like the idea of touching them just weirds me out. I did swim with the dolphins once in Florida. Was it Orlando? I think it was in Orlando. It was really cool. I'm just gonna go in with some mascara. So, and then I think we're gonna do what's it called? Oh, the Polynesian Cultural Center. It's really cool. It showcases different Polynesian countries and kind of what they're known for. And me and my husband went the last time, just me and him. And then, but this time I think all 5 of us are gonna go. So I'm gonna get just a little bit, because the green is just a little harsh. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a little bit of setting powder and just kind of diffuse it out a little bit with the fluffy brush I used. And then, like, that's really all, like, and then I told my sister, I was like, can we go to all the TJ Maxx's and Marshalls? So we're gonna do that too. Just because I like checking them out and seeing what I can find. I don't think there's like a ton though, so it's not gonna be like a all day thing, I don't think. But other than that, I think we're just gonna like hang out on the beach and eat good food and hang out. So that'll be a lot of fun. So this is what I came up for my spring look with my green palette. So hopefully, like, even though it's not the palette, packaging is green, and I didn't use all green colors, but it was like green themed. Hopefully that's okay, because I just said a green palette. So, and I feel like this is a good spring look. Purple and green, I think, or they make me think of spring, or like pink. But there are really no pinks in this one. So I think that light purple would have been pretty too, if I could have incorporated it, if I was a little more savvy. So I like it. It's pretty. And I haven't played with this palette again in a while, so I was glad to pull it out. And I don't really have many like monochromatic palettes anymore. I kind of jumped off that train because I just wanted more options. I have a few, and I do have one that's green. It's like Poison Ivy with Milan Row. And I almost used that one because I've only played it with it once. I keep looking at myself in the mirror, or at my eyes. Myself, I just noticed Bob here hasn't gone away yet. I'm working on him. But yeah, I really like it. So I'm excited about this collab and to see what everybody else created. I'm not 100% sure everybody that's going to be involved, but once I figure that out, I will have all their channels linked below. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and you know, maybe you'll come up with a spring look yourself and have some fun with it. Remember, makeup's for fun. Like, it's not serious. It's just powders and creams with color. So please just have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please like, share, subscribe, check out other channels and their other looks that they made. Comment, engage. Any engagement is great. Any tips or tricks, I appreciate commentary, as long as, you know, we're all respectful and nice to each other. I hope you guys have a great day and happy spring. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.